What is up, Heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero Wars Central. Happy Friday, everybody. Looking forward to a beautiful weekend. It's actually going to be in the 80s today. So we're hopefully in for a nice football game on Sunday. And get my notepad open here. There we go. Hopefully we're in for a good, nice, relaxing weekend. First round of Ashton's playoffs are this weekend. Football playoffs for fourth grade. Fourth grade tackle football. We got a new hero coming Tuesday on Hero Wars Mobile. I want to talk about that. I think it's time we talk about the Totem Fragments and when to open them. I've been trying to get to that all week long. Give a big shout out to Knuckler, Cordy. He's Cordy on here. He's Knuckler on Discord. For sharing with me some conversations with community managers. With support. Since I submitted a ticket almost 2 weeks ago and I have not gotten a response about my Emerald Bad Luck Protection. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. Let's say hi to the YouTube Guild members. I do see a ping on there in the live stream. Mike Madness says, wow. Wow, says Mike. Wow. Ebonk is here. D. Warman running the show. Good to see you, D. Warman. Always good to see you. Satu78 says, hey, ready for some magic shrooms? You know what? I've never tried magic mushrooms. I've never tried the psilocybin, whatever. I've never tried them. I hear they're fantastic, but I'm kind of scared of how I would react, right? I'm kind of scared. Aloha, Richard. Glenn here. Good to see you, Glenn. Welcome back. Welcome back. No fungus among us. That's what I put on the thumbnail. Fungus among us. What's up, Hero Wars Guide? Good to see you. Good to see you. Billy Ryder Good. Scott Duck is here. Topaz Blue, Wally, the new heroes act is interesting indeed. Yeah, I'm liking the aesthetics of the abilities and everything. I'm not sure if I like the aesthetics of the hero itself, but the way things are looking, maybe she'll grow on me. Ha, that was a bad pun. That was an unintentional bad pun. Maybe she'll grow on me. Fungus. Steve Sloan says, howdy, Charlie. Tagline, yeah. Greg K looks like a tank intelligence hero. That's right. So talking in the future sense of Hero Wars, is it possible factions are going to replace the tribes? Haven't they already, Wally? Are we talking about Facebook and web? I think that they've abandoned all semblance of factions and tribes on Facebook and web. But I think if anything, they are, obviously factions are what they're called on mobile, right? What's up, RPGaholic? Hi, watch the video. Looks like Daniel's still with Hero Wars. Been hearing rumors since they'd been quiet for a while. Rumors about what, RPGaholic? Still with Hero Wars. Yeah, he's in the private. Yeah, he still works for Hero Wars. Who's been saying that? Somebody said he got fired? Somebody said he got let go? What's up, lady? Welcome back. Yeah, Daniel is still in the Hero Wars Mobile Influencers Discord. In fact, he's live right now. He's live right now. It was on one of the boards. Oh, yesterday Daniel was fired yesterday everywhere. No. He's live right now. Look, I'll show you. Full screen. There you go. There's a screenshot of Daniel being live right now. This is right now. This is right now. He's not fired. Yeah, I heard rumors he'd been let go, but then you're more connected than me. I haven't. He's still here, unless they haven't kicked him out of the Discord yet, which I guess is possible, right? as of right now. Daniel is live right now. Oh, is he live like on YouTube? Live right now? He's not live on YouTube right now. Is he live on his own personal stream? We need more Jorgen, less twins, hoping hard that strength-based heroes come along. Okay. 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 Charlie, please keep the salt and pepper hair. It's hot. Oh, thank you. Careful now. Careful now. Careful now. Careful now. I think that this video is a little bit lower quality than some of their other videos. I'm not real pleased with the animation and everything because, you know, we're kind of used to a certain thing. I'm going to have to reach out to Alex and let him know that him and his team needs to step up the game. But in this discussion about Mushy and Shroom, by the way, this is a Hero Wars mobile hero that's going live on October 26th, which is Tuesday. You'll be able to purchase Mushy and Shroom Soulstones from the shop, right? And this is what the max stats, according to this video, this is what the max stats of this hero are. 88k, almost 89,000. Now, this is a frontline hero. The role is mage, okay? They said in the discussion, they said in the teaser to us that she was going to be an off tank, right? And, or he, they, it, I don't know. They were going to be an off tank. And while I reported that on several instances that we had an off tank coming, this clearly shows that tank is not the role that Mushy and Shroom were given. It's just straight up mage, right? It's very plain. You can see mage, right? Pretty clear there. No, Wally, Daniel is not fired. The issue that everybody's having with this idea, and this is the problem with having influencers, you know, influencers sharing information like this is things are subject to change, right? So this was reported to be a mage tank, which is an interesting combination of roles for a hero. Definitely a frontline hero, but the issue is this hero has got 7k armor. 7k armor, which is really low armor for a tank, you know. The assumption, obviously, is that Mushy and Shroomi's first skin is going to be a armor skin. And if you continue along in the video, by the way, no magic penetration here, so you will need magic penetration. We didn't get a chance to see her artifact, but we may be able to see a buff in the top left-hand corner. We're going to keep an eye out for that. I haven't seen it too much. And we're going to, we're just going to kind of work through it. It's a Way of Nature hero. I don't know how they are going to interact with other Way of Nature heroes, but we do know that healing this hero and the little baby mushrooms that they spawn is a big part of the whole kit for this. Michael is absolutely correct. Don't we already have an off-tank nature hero, aka Anvari? Yep, we absolutely do, and people have mentioned that. People have mentioned that, but it is what it is. So, all right, so here we go. We have not a lot of clarification about the hero really at all, aside from the fact that they stand in front of Martha and Thea. They do stand, I keep saying they, I'm not sure to call it she or it or them, or, yeah, this is a mobile hero, John Knox, mobile hero. They do stand behind Aurora. We'll see in a little bit of a video here. I'm not sure if they stand behind Shaba. I'm assuming that they stand behind all of the tanks, but I guess we will see when we get more information about this hero. Hopefully this weekend, maybe on Monday day, we'll get something because it goes live, what, Tuesday night or Monday night? I can't remember what day it was. Okay, so I can't quite tell. I was looking. Okay, so she does stand in front of Anvari. Or, I'm sorry, Alvanor. She does stand in front of Alvanor. Okay. Okay. All right, so that's an armor artifact, right? That artifact weapon is armor. What am I doing here? Yeah, okay. So her artifact weapon is armor. She stands also behind Aurora. Yep. Abdul, this is the new hero coming to Hero Wars Mobile. So armor artifact. So kind of like not Thea. Like Astrid and Lucas, a damage dealing hero that provides an armor artifact. Okay. So the perfect copy, the ultimate ability, summons a duplicate of Shroom. And Shroom has to get healed to full before he will grow to full size and become able to attack, right? And presumably you're allowed to have multiple of Shrooms active because you can see that there are two Shrooms standing behind Shroom here. And as they get healed up, let's see, they wake up and they go forward and they attack. And they can use all these skills with the exception of the ultimate ability. So they can use the green, blue, and violet skills. Okay. Pretty straightforward there. Now on to the next skill. The green ability is called Branching Mycelium. And if you want to talk about a provocative looking skill, this is a curious looking skill. Anyway, Branching Mycelium will target. I'm sorry, it's these little babies right here that when they get healed to full, they run forward and they do damage. But the problem is I can't tell what kind of damage that they do. You just see the health bar, but as the camera zooms in, you can't quite see. Okay, maybe it is magic damage. Is it magic damage? Surely it's magic damage. But what is she dodging? Yeah, it is magic damage. Okay, it's magic damage. And then there's an area of effect cloud that silences the enemies for a little while. Magic and physical damage? I don't think it's both. Icarus. So this skill could get you demonetized? Well, I guess if we call it out too much, maybe. Looks like magic damage, the amount of damage is above the screen. Yeah, I think it is. I think I just didn't notice it the first time. So magic damage and a little bit of a frontline silence. The blue ability. The blue ability does magic damage based on the amount of healing that all of the allies have received, right? So in a lot of respects, this is kind of like reverse Mojo Hex. The old Hex, right? Maybe not the new Hex. So the old Mojo Hex targeted an enemy. Where's my Mojo? Here we go. So the old Mojo Hex targeted a random enemy, and the Hex did damage every 2 seconds based on the amount of damage all of the allies to Mojo did within that 2-second window. Whoops. This ability right here, Rotting Seeds, does damage to, I'm guessing, the nearest enemy. I'm just guessing it's the nearest enemy based on the amount of healing received within a certain duration. Yeah. Will Iris disable their buff? That's a good question. That's a good question. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how everything is worded. And then finally, the Violet ability, the passive ability, gives a passive heal to all of the sprouted allies, for lack of a better word. The full-size copy of Shroom and then all of the little baby mushrooms gives a nice little passive healing. It is possible that the passive healing is given to all allies, like a kind of like a Dorian effect, but not necessarily vampirism, just a passive heal over time. But I think it's just the fungus allies, the clone and the little baby funguses. And then again, we have a screenshot of Mushy and Shroom at maxed out. Got a couple of those ugly things. I don't even want to talk about those. Sounds a lot like Morgan. Yeah. We have an event map that's very similar to most event maps. You have the little indicator here. This one will grow up to 12. You just click on this to collect the little tokens that you use to do the activities on the map. The tasks for this event will probably give you the little candies so that you can, fight the little bosses along the way. And we have a nice, we'll talk about the protagonist in a second. The Nightmare Valley shop, you're going to earn these Halloween coins, for lack of a better word. And you can use them to buy the pumpkin chest, which we don't know what's in the pumpkin chest exactly, but we do know that Astaroth's cybernetic skin is supposed to be in the pumpkin chest as the grand prize, a rank 40. Now, how did I get a mushroom themed bot spammer or ad spammer on my video? That's funny. That's funny. The rank 40 Astaroth cybernetic skin is probably going to be one of those where you get it after you open a guarantee to get it after you open 173, 174 of them. And there's probably a bunch of other great items in there, but that's obviously going to be the draw if you don't want to build up Mushy and Shroom or spend your items on the items for presumably to level up Mushy and Shroom as a mage, right? You'd be able to buy the items. Probably Lamort's will be in there as well. Here we go. Check out this interesting character right here. I'm very excited to see this individual. I'm looking forward to seeing some animations with this guy. Hopefully it's not a reskin of an existing hero. Maybe this could be somebody that we see in the future. There's a lot of characters that are reused, but just given a different color palette whenever we're dealing with these stories. But Pumpkin King with this guy, this is going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing this guy in action. Hopefully there's an actual sprite of him. I'd love to cut him out and have him as a usable asset from future YouTube video potentially. And then we get the outro showing us when the event is 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. It's a 7-day event. 6-day event. It's a 6-day event, right? And presumably there'll be one more day at the end where we get the opportunity to spend any of our currency that we don't have yet. At the very least, a skin would be cool. Okay, maybe even Mojo instead of Faceless. That does look a lot like Jack Skellington. I think it's exactly Jack Skellington, Pater. I think it's exactly Jack Skellington, but just changed a little bit, right? I think it's 100% inspired by Jack Skellington. I think immediately that's what I thought when I saw that individual. I want Ragni as a hero. Yeah, I think so eventually. I think we'll get Ragni as a hero. I think Charlie would suit a mohawk better instead of his man bun. Well, I had a mohawk just a couple of days ago. A faux hawk, almost. So the main thing I think that we should take away from this is what problem does this solve? Frontline casters, right? One of their abilities is to silence the front line. There aren't any unique utilitarian skills. Like when you think about the new heroes that we've gotten, Iris with the debuff management, Sebastian removing curses and stuns, the interaction with Isaac and the engineers. We don't know exactly what the interaction with Mush and Shroomy is going to be with other Way of Nature heroes. But I'm actually not sure what problem this solves. And if this doesn't solve a problem, frontline mages is really the only thing that this hero can kind of counter. Armor artifact. What's the use? What is the use case for this? Silencing Corvus, says Icarus. Okay. Is Hero Wars Mobile beating Web Facebook with better events in recent weeks? No. Nope. Mushroom Guy with Elmir and Morgan, that's a lot of animation. Oh, yeah, it'll probably crash my tablet for sure. We'll have to try it. See what happens. My initial reaction, without seeing any of the skills, without seeing any of the interaction with the Way of Nature heroes, my first reaction is this is not going to be a must-have hero. Not in the way that, like, Iris was really good. Amira is really good. Zisha. Maybe this is what Way of Nature needed. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. What I fear after playing Raid Shadow Legends 2 weeks ago, what I fear is that Hero Wars is going to start just piling on heroes to have a huge catalog of heroes that you can use, and you can just stick to a faction and solve multiple problems within a single faction without having to deviate from that faction. That's something that I have a little bit of concern about, but I don't think it's going to be a problem for a long time because they only introduce 3 heroes a year, 3 to 4 heroes a year. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat if you guys think of any other reason why I might want to level up this hero over, say, Anvari or another off tank. Oh, they should try to come up with an Satori counter. Is this a Satori counter? Potentially Satori stands too far back for this to actually matter. Ebonk, I don't play Hero Wars on iOS. Otherwise, I would. I absolutely would try that, but I don't play it on iOS. It might be a combo with 3 healers like Morgan Thea. So the only thing Joanne mentions the 3 healer plus Mushy combo. I think that it could be good for like a timeout team, like a defensive team in Global Championship. It's possible that with the single target damage ability that they do, he could be good against a Hydra, like a certain Hydra head, right? Charlie, remember your first reaction for Fafnir? This is your next Fafnir, I believe. I didn't think Fafnir was bad. I was excited for Fafnir. I was really excited for Fafnir because of how extremely powerful Kark Tank could become. That's not a good comparison, Timothy. Is Rufus a problem on mobile? Can be. I mean, if you don't have the right heroes leveled up, sure. Are there must-have heroes in mobile like Sebastian and Web Facebook? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think the Hydra head system has created a situation that you can be good with just about any catalog of heroes. Why go after the new ones at all? Exactly, Joe. Good point. Why go after the new ones? Old heroes have 3, 4, 5 skins already. Why go after a hero that obviously has another 2 years worth of growth or more before they'll become fully effective? Don't have many healers leveled as the battle usually don't last very long. Okay. Doubt he'll be good as Juve with the Hydra, but worth a try. Okay. With Alvanor, Shroom will be the force to reckon. With Alvanor. So the pairing could be with Alvanor. Okay. Yeah, Alvanor does do the double healing. I could see that. Do you think that Facebook will get this new hero? And if so, would it be good? Anthony, I think Facebook and Web will get the new hero eventually, but will it be good? No idea. Facebook and Web's heroes are slightly different than the mobile counterparts, right? Amira is the new on mobile, and I wreck a lot of teams with her. I think Amira is a better get than Mushy and Shroomy, but we'll see. We don't have any information yet. We don't have any information at all. Any information at all. In Guild War Defense, she would be great if kept alive and multiply. I think so too. I think if you can't bring them down and you leave up a couple of healers, the second attempt at a target could be very bad. I can see her being quite tanky when supported by healers. I think that's the big play. Being supported by healers. I think that's the absolute big play. Wish we could max test this new hero to decide. I wish we could max test anything on mobile. Ugh. Well. The Light Spirit Totem bundle is live on Hero Wars Facebook and Web. Earlier this morning, I got a lot of reports of people not being able to buy this bundle if they had purchased the Dark Spirit Totem bundle. I don't know if that's been fixed. I'm not buying either of them. I think you guys know why. I'm not buying either of them. But I did want to talk a little bit about why you're opening big money blue balls incorrectly. I want to talk a little bit about that today, if you guys don't mind. I reached out last Sunday. I reached out to support to ask them about how far away from my next totem fragment I was by spending emeralds on totem fragments. Okay. And there's a lot of ways to get totem fragments now than there used to be. You know, initially the only way to get totem fragments was by opening these at random or by spending emeralds on this altar. Or if you happen to get one as a player that already had all 6 of them, all 3 of them at 6 stars, then you could gift one. Then later on they added the Winterfest gift where you had a 1 in 3 chance to get one of the silver spheres, which gives you a fragment at random. And with the gift giving system, if you had a guild that ranked pretty high, if you had some players that ranked pretty high, you could also win a silver fragment or a golden fragment sphere. You know, then May of last year, we had Elemental Season, right? That was $18 for the golden ticket. The grand prize of Elemental Season was one of the silver fragment spheres. Nature Season was in February of this year. $45 golden pass to get a silver totem fragment, silver totem sphere. Let me actually go ahead and pull this up because we're going to get to it in just a second here. And then on the end of September, we had the infamous bundles. Some of us got the random elemental, the lesser elemental spirit summoning sphere silver, and then some of us got the golden ones for $33.75 or, you know, whatever it was, depending on the algorithm, right? And then we had the dark spear bundle, $45 back on October 7th. And then now, October 21st, we have another opportunity to buy a summoning sphere, elemental summoning sphere, right? A lot of ways to get totem fragments now. But I have been getting this question quite a bit, and I wanted to share with you a little bit today about why you should be saving them, the spheres, why you shouldn't open them, and the different types of players that we have that and why it matters. So because I have not gotten a response, I got this response that Qwerty or Knuckler shared with me a little while ago. He submitted a ticket asking how far away from bad luck protection he was. So this support ticket came back. I checked the game server data and found out that you currently have X totem fragments and you have spent Y emeralds on opening the Titan's artifact summoning spheres. So your next totem fragment will drop when you spend 733,634 emeralds. And that's a lot. 733,000. How did he get so high? How did he get so high on the bad luck protection? Nevertheless, please remember that it can drop earlier than that. Please let me know if you have any further. Please let me tell you a bit further about the protection against bad luck. All right. It goes on to talk about a little bit of this and that and the other. The first 2 totems that you get are going to be fragments for the strongest element that you have. There's no secret there. Okay. If there is a new fragment, let's see, it doesn't matter how the totem was obtained, from Titan artifact spheres, from lesser elemental spirit summoning spheres, or for emeralds. If there is a new fragment, the guaranteed totem drop will shift to the next milestone. Okay, so in other words, obtaining any totem fragment from any source will move the guaranteed drop to the next value. So what am I talking about guaranteed drops? All right, this is the... Here, actually, let's go to my YouTube. Let's go to my YouTube channel because I have the chart published. I have the chart published there. Community. Let's scroll down. Scroll. Here we go. So this is the bad luck protection chart for totem fragments by emerald spend. All right, and if you look through this, the first thing that you're going to notice is that there's a lot of emeralds that you need to spend in order to finish this game, okay? But there's no gap that's 700,000 emeralds big. And you can see here, 733,000 is how big of a gap he has, okay? So continuing on, please keep in mind that only the first 2, okay, for example, you had 2 totem fragments. You spent 45,000 emeralds in the Altar of Elements. Upon opening the lesser element spirit summoning sphere, the statistics of spent emeralds will change. the next totem will drop on the 850,000 emeralds spent. When the totem is dropped from the regular opening, the milestone will still move to the next value, but the counter of spent emeralds will remain unchanged. A little bit wordy, we'll get to it. For instance, if you had 2 totem fragments and spent 45,000 emeralds in the altar, after receiving the totem fragment from the Titan artifact sphere, the statistics of spent emeralds will be 45,000, and the next totem drop will be 850,000 emeralds spent. What does this mean? What does this mean? So if I... if I am in this altar opening big money blue balls with my free ones, and you can see I have 280 free ones. Okay, 280 free ones. This is what I've earned just by playing the game, whatever. If I get a totem fragment out of here, my bad luck protection goes to the next tier, okay? So if I'm at 850,000 emeralds, if I'm at 850,000 emeralds and I get one by opening a big money blue ball, my next bad luck protection goes up to here, 1.1 million, okay? But I'm not at 850,000 emeralds spent yet. Let's say I'm at 700,000 emeralds, okay? 700,000 emeralds spent. If I had spent 150 more thousand emeralds, I would have gotten another totem fragment. My reset doesn't go up to 850,000 just because I looted the fragment. Okay, I'm still at 700-ish thousand emeralds. So I need to spend, instead of spending 150,000 emeralds, right? Now I need to spend over 400,000 emeralds. Okay. Okay. So if I get one for free out of the big money blue balls, I don't personally jump to the next tier, but the bad luck protection does jump to the next tier. All right. That's one thing. If you open a spirit fragment, if you get one of the spirit fragments by buying a bundle, or if you get it from one of the various seasons, or if you get it from Winterfest, if you do that, then it does jump your numbers up to the next tier. Okay. It does jump. So again, in the same example, I've spent 700,000 emeralds. I get one at random, out of luck, by opening my big money blue balls, my purple spheres, my Titan artifact spheres. The bad luck protection jumps up to 1.133 million, right? Because that's the next tier, right? And then if I immediately open a totem fragment, it takes me to the tier below the bad luck protection. Okay? So what is the strategy? What is the strategy that you need to do? If you get a sphere, if you get a totem fragment sphere, do not open it. Do not open it. Do not open it. Do not. Save it in your inventory. Do not open it. All right? The only time that you should open a sphere is if you get a totem fragment, luckily, randomly by opening big money blue balls. Okay? So that it resets your personal tier of emerald spend. Okay? Now, if you're not actively chasing totem fragments, like I'm not spending emeralds on this, I'm not trying to get totem fragments, then it really doesn't matter. But if you are trying to chase totem fragments, like if that's the primary reason you're spending emeralds, then you don't open your totem spheres until you get a fragment someplace else. Imagine if I got a totem fragment for that. I'd probably spend $45 for the light totem fragment. So a handy little chart that Knuckler put together for us. I'm going to show you that right now. I'm going to share this on my in my Discord here in just a little bit. So it's a little convoluted. It's a little convoluted here. Okay. So you receive a totem fragment from Titan artifact spheres. Okay. Is it your first or second totem fragment? Do this. Okay. If it's a third or later totem fragment, was the totem fragment obtained by chance or by bad luck protection? If it was obtained by bad luck protection, it's okay to open the elemental sphere. Okay. Here's some more information about it. And if you get the totem fragment by chance out of the big money blue balls, If you have an elemental sphere in your inventory, open it immediately. If you do not, open the elemental sphere as soon as it's obtained. Okay? Now, what this is going to do is it's going to save you a ton of emeralds. Hundreds of thousands of emeralds. It will save you hundreds of thousands of emeralds to save the elemental sphere in your inventory until you get one, either by spending emeralds or by opening the free ones. Does that make sense? Does the new mushroom hero make the enemy team trip balls? I hope so. Completely agree with Jiv. Their reward box is such a great value. Yeah, I think they're about to change. I think they're about to change the value of artifact coins. I think they're about to change the cost and value of artifact coins pretty dramatically, because history repeats itself. All right. So there are two types of players. Continuing on with this discussion, there are two types of players. There are players that are actively spending emeralds. That are actively spending emeralds on this. Okay. And there are players that are not. And if you're not, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But if you are actively spending emeralds, trying to get totem fragments, and I'm talking about, you know, spinning up the big money blue balls, bad luck protection here, spinning these emeralds, then you need to be mindful of this chart. If you obtain the luck, if you obtain the fragment by opening, by spinning emeralds, then it doesn't matter, because you've met that threshold and you keep going. Right? So it doesn't matter to open the sphere or not. Yeah. You should at least reach out to support to see how far you are away in emeralds. Yeah, you should always reach out. If you're not sure, Hero Wars Assist will lie to you on occasion. I've seen it. Reach out to support. Haven't spent 1 cent on Altar of the Elements. It's just a huge money drain. Yep. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So it's a little convoluted. It's a little convoluted, and I've tried to make the video a couple of times this week, but it just ends up being... I was really trying to wait for my own personal support ticket to get the response back, but I don't know. So should you buy the Light Totem on Facebook, and should we invest in Light Titans? James, I don't know. I don't know yet. I've only had access to the Light Titans for about 4 hours. You know, I've only been awake for, well, maybe 6 hours. I don't plan on buying the fragment. There are other whales in my guild that bought the Light Totem fragment, and will build a Light Titan team for the Sun Fort emplacement, whatever it's called. 1.1 million emeralds later. Yeah. Yep. Let's actually talk about this. Let's touch on this artifact thing. We talked about it a little bit 2 days ago, but I want to talk about it again. This special offer right here has been absolutely amazing. It's been incredible. It's an incredible value for emeralds, but I want to remind you all, about 2 years ago, there was a similar reward box for Sparks of Power. About 2 years ago, there was a similar reward box for Sparks of Power. It was really, really good. Everybody dumped emeralds into it. It was amazing. And then the following week, and I kid you not, some of you will remember this. The following week, they reduced the cost. Whoops, I went to the wrong place. Cancel. Nope, I went to the right place. The following week, they reduced the cost of Sparks of Power in the Titan Soul Shop by 90%. They reduced the cost by 90%. So they took this inefficient purchase Sparks of Power from the Titan Soul Shop, and they made it incredibly efficient to purchase it. Cody Merrill, I think so. I think it does. Not only do I think it does, but I think that we're about to see a change to Valkyrie's favor on mobile. I think because of this reward box, A lot of people are saying that the reward box is here because of the screw up with Legends Draft, and it absolutely could be. It absolutely could be. But I bet you we're about to see the addition of artifact coins being available for purchase somewhere for stupid cheap. For stupid cheap. Heroes Way shop, maybe. Maybe the VIP shop. I mean, there are already artifact coins right here, but maybe much cheaper. I don't know. They just did this before with Sparks of Power, and then they, like, the following week after people dumped thousands of emeralds into it, they made the resource 90% cheaper. If in a week or 2 weeks we see artifact coins on Hero Wars Mobile be 90% cheaper, there's going to be people that are going to be grumbling. The artifacts are great, but useless without cores. Agree. Let's see. Does it even make sense to go for totems via big money blue balls? Or just wait for next 8 seasons and we all will be 6-star? Ali D, so to continue that discussion, I would say that you shouldn't open your big money blue balls. If you're chasing Titan Fragments, if you're intentionally spending your resources to get Titan Fragments, I wouldn't open the free ones. I would spend emeralds at the altar. I wouldn't open any free ones until I got a fragment. And then as soon as I got a fragment, as soon as I got a sphere sitting in my inventory, as soon as I got a new bundle that I could purchase for $33 or $45, or a new season where I could complete it and get the sphere, then I would go in and dump all of my Titan Artifact spheres. I have 280 saved up. By the time I get that Spirit Totem fragment at the end of this month, I will, or end of this season, I'll probably have another 100 or so. I don't know. I haven't done the math on it. And that is when you should open your free Titan Artifact spheres. And no other time. No other time should you. Not for the daily quest every day. Maybe for a task here or there if there is an event that requests it, you know, like the daily feat or whatever. But I would recommend to never open the big money blue balls, the free ones that you get, ever again. Unless you have a Spirit Totem sphere in your inventory ready to open. Because if you open one, if you get one by random, if you get a Totem fragment randomly, your bad luck protection jumps 300,000 emeralds. And you went from being, you know, 400, you went from being like 100,000, 200,000 emeralds away to being 500,000 emeralds away, or 700,000 emeralds away, like Knuckler was. Oh, the Hydra shop. Yeah. They're in the Hydra shop. Forgot about the Hydra shop. Thanks, Tunes. Yeah. All right, let's do some guild stuff. Big shout out to Knuckler for sharing that data with us. Appreciate it. Let's do some guild raid, guild wars, Clash of Wars stuff, and we'll kind of wrap things up here. We are on the 160. I'm sorry, the 150 still. We have to buy some buffs. Let's go buy some buffs. So Astral Shield, Healing Converter, Immortal Hero, Keeper's Blessing, Mage's Vigilance, Stellar Tank, Wakeful Undead, Chosen by the Stars, Sphere Energy Unleashed, Marksman's Opportunity, and let's go ahead and do Dreamers and Insomnia. All right. So let's get after it. So we're gonna do everything but our Osh team. I really wanted to try this line. These two with Phobos. I really need to work on my Phobos, guys. Here we go. Aurora. And then the last one was Cleave Daddy, I think. Yeah. So Merlin, Albus, Fenris. We're going to put Axel on you, and we're going to do Oliver here. That's fine. There we go. 3 undead. Let's go. 300 Hydra coins for only 200 artifact coins. What if it was 30 Hydra coins? What if it was 30 Hydra coins for 200 artifact coins? 1.8 million. Okay. 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 Let's do our ODH line. I don't know. Albus, Pet, Axel. Let's do Albus. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Charlie, did they ever say when they going to include those sliders in the game? I think it's going to be on Tuesday. Wait, no, not the sliders. No, they haven't given me information on the sliders. Okay. Let's knock out our... Let's see, Let's do this line. Pets. Right. Okay. $1.1. That's fine, whatever. That's fine. And then our last line, we're going to do Alvinor. I don't know. Thea. I don't know. This line sucks anyway. If you have millions of artifact coins and not enough chaos cores, then you can use your Hydra coins for getting blue, purple, and gold artifact levels instead. Okay. That line sucks. And then we'll save our last attack for when the 160 boss gets opened. Actually, I need to put my... That's okay. So for Guild Wars, I've already attacked my first target. I shut down the lighthouse, middle target. This was assigned to me earlier. It was really easy to do, and I'll tell you this: I've been getting reassigned targets throughout the day, and being left with targets that I have a hard time defeating. So whenever I saw that I was given a target that was before the bridge, I was like, yep, I'm gonna go ahead and jump on this. As you can imagine, this fight's pretty straightforward with a Orion, Dorian, Helios line. I don't know why anybody would use this team on defense in a world where Isaac exists. But here we go. Pretty straightforward victory. You want to use Kark here instead of Zhu if you're using the LOL Ash team against this line, or Dante, or any other physical attacker that doesn't do critical hits. And taking a look at what's left, we have Firefly and Popan. I'm not sure who I'm going to be attacking here. I think all of our generals are actually gone for the day, of all things. So I'm not really sure who my target should be. I'm not going to go Rogue. Let's see. Focus on finishing Citadel, then Foundry, then Lighthouse. Do not attack anything else until those targets are down, and do not start a new building without asking here first. All right. All right. Okay. Yeah, Raven had to step away earlier today for some reason. Hope everything is okay with him. Doesn't look like he's back. Okay, so Citadel, then Foundry. So let's take a look at Citadel targets. We have two. We have a 1 million Kark team. I've beaten Popan. I've beaten this guy in the past. Let's see if there's a test for Popan. J. Nope. Tests set. The Phantom, J. Wait, was J one of the targets in the Citadel? Firefly was. I've defeated this guy in the past. Let's see if I can get a quick test going. Real quick. Let's see if I can get a test up here. Copy. At Carlos. Test for Popan. I've beat him in the past. Let's give it a half a second here. Both Citadel opponents look beatable. They're a little high. They're a little like 1 million power level. That's a little tricky for me. I'm scared of a Max Martha. I am scared of a Max Martha. I'm really not. I have a pretty good idea on how I'd beat both of these lines, but I don't want to just jump in. J. Where is J? The Foundry. I'm not sure why he put up Popan. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's do some testing in. Absolutely wild. Huh. Yasmin lines have beat him. Yasmin lines, huh? Okay. Let's try it. Very interesting. Yasmin line. Sure, sure. Okay. 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 Sebastian, Yasmin, Martha, Axel. Let's see. Fenris, Kane. Looks good. Looks good. Yeah, you're right. Sebastian, Jorgen was the bad choice there. Okay. 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 There's 2 wins. Seems pretty straightforward. Fenris, Kane. Okay. Seems good. Yasmin lines are fun. So this power level is set at 1. Oh, I lost. Some bad luck there. I think we're good enough. I think we're good enough. Okay, Sebastian. Okay. I think we're good enough. Dante teams. Our server rotates defense a lot. Our server rotates defense quite a bit. I need Sebastian to die. Okay, Sebastian's dead. Okay. Okay. Let's watch that again, but in slow motion. I don't know why I played that on full speed. By the way, our guild name is now Dimly Lit Building. Dimly Lit Building. Zhu basic attack heroes with lowest armor, right? No, Zhu targets the rearmost. Zhu he throws single target to the front, and then for 10 seconds out of every 22, I think, he targets the back line. Pay you cookies in Mountain Dew. It's just a matter of grinding down. I'm not sure why she kept targeting. I guess she always targets Sebastian if Sebastian is alive, because Sebastian tacks on that bonus pure damage on crits. If you've got a couple of crit hit heroes in your line, I guess. I wish they had more info about those kind of things in game. Let's see. Nexters would probably never do it, but I would love if they designed boxes like these artifact coin boxes for the other high volume resources. Skinstone Sparks made that Black Friday this year. Could be. Could be. I think we're in a big need for a skin stone economy redesign, if you ask me. A real big need for it. I've been trying to get a little deeper in the arena today. Don't look like it's going to happen. All right. Okay, guys. Listen, don't add to the population. Don't subtract from the population. Don't find yourself in the newspaper or the hospital or jail. But listen, guys, if you find yourself in jail, establish dominance quickly. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.